Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Simo. We got Dave with us. Daves Dawgs is back. The fellas are hot. I'm just going to say it now. We went 5 out of 6. Andy had a terrible pick to screw us from a nice 7 or 8 unit day, but big day for the boys. The boys are 6 out of 6 on the NFL. I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of the winner yesterday.
Let's start with the NFL. What a freaking game. Every line was close. It came down to Jordan Love's last pass to hit. It was fantastic. So we'll start with Jalen Hurts, under 37.5 rush yards. I think he finished with 33. He was running the ball a lot on the last drive. I think he had like 25 yards on the ground. So narrow margin hit there. And then Jordan Love and Jaden Reed both hit on the same play. So Jordan Love, 250 pass yards. And Jaden Reed had 4 receptions. Jordan Love needed 23 pass yards on the last drive. And then Jaden Reed needed 1 catch. He threw a 33-yard strike to Jaden Reed as his last pass of the game as he got injured. And it hit both lines. So literally best case scenario as a Bears fan. Packers lost. We hit all our bets. I don't want to say prayers up for Jordan Love. Hopefully he's okay, but
I heard it's not an ankle, so you know what that means. That ACL is gone.
Yeah. So sad, but the Packers suck. I'll be happy. And then for the baseball or the daily parlay, Kev had a nice hit with Mets -1. Strom, Orioles took care of business, winning 2-0. And then SMU, BYU over 54. Terrible pick. I was rushing. I was on a plane. I don't know why I picked this at all, actually. So just stupid pick by me, flat out.
No research. Dumb.
No research. Well, minimal research, but I obviously don't trust that research anymore. So on the month, pretty good month so far. Kevin is 6-2. I'm 3-4-1. Strom is 6-2. Overall, 3-5, up 4.5 units. So it's a nice turn from the last, not last month, but 2 months ago. So, boys are on the up and up. We have Daves Dawgs today. First guest hit last week. So let's get into the picks.
It feels good not to be chasing.
Yes.
Start out the month hot. We got a big Sunday tomorrow. Huge Sunday tomorrow. Let's start it off right this weekend.
So I'll turn it over to Daves Dawgs. Let's go. What's the pick?
Yeah, we're going San Jose State over Air Force today, plus 140 on FanDuel. There's not a lot of times I would pick somebody to attack the U.S. Air Force through the air, but that's exactly what San Jose State's going to do. San Jose State's head coach was the head coach at Navy for 15 years. He's super familiar with Air Force and how they play. San Jose State's star player named to watch out for, 6th-year senior Nick Nash. I fully expect San Jose State to throw it around, and Air Force is coming off a really, really poor performance, beating Merrimack by 15, and Merrimack played horrendously. So I feel really, really good about San Jose State today.
Love it. Yeah.
I know nothing, but I like what you just said.
Yeah. I trust you 100% on all of your college football picks. So
we're here for it. It's going to be a fun day.
All right. Strom, I'll let you go. Do you want to do Kevin's as
well? Well, I'll pull up Kevin's. I can't read very well. All right. Kevin is going, let's see. All right. Kevin's going under 43.5 in the Texas-Michigan game today. Going to be a ground and pound game. Michigan still has a great O and D line, and it's going to look. He cannot text. I got to read this now.
He was probably drunk when he sent it.
Okay, so it's a ground and pound game. Michigan still has a great O and D line. It's going to be a game in the trenches, and they're going to chew clock. Michigan unders were 50% last year, and their offense is going to be take a major step back with no J.J. McCarthy. Their offense did not look good last week against Fresno State. Only 125 passing yards, so Texas should have no issue holding this number. Michigan also may very well have the best defense in the country, is what he's saying. So he thinks Texas is going to have a tough time moving the ball. Week 1 and 2, typically defense more ready than the offenses are. So that's what he's going with. It's early. Public is all over the over. Texas unders were 8-6 last year. So Kevin's a big under guy in the first couple of weeks of college football, as we know.
It's worked out. So
Yeah, those are two really good defenses at the very worst. So it'll be fun.
love that.
I love how he picks he loves going for the games of the day.
Yeah,
Big game hunter.
big game hunter, no doubt. All right, Strom, give it to us.
Gotta go with it. This is my team last year, and we're gonna ride it again this year. Give me Rutgers minus 20.5 at home against Akron. I cannot bet against Shiano and the boys here. Rutgers had one of the best defenses in the Big Ten last year. Only allowed 21 points a game, 313 yards per game, and also have one of the best backs in the Big Ten with Kyle Monangai, who led the Big Ten with almost 1,300 yards rushing last year. Akron, 2-10 last year. They were terrible. They did hold pretty well against Ohio State last week, but their starting quarterback, Ben Finley, got hurt, and they only had 177 total yards of offense last week. Facing this Rutgers defense at home, I don't know if they're going to score more than 7 points. So give me the Rutgers. Give me the boys. Go Scarlet Knights.
Scarlet Knights. I love
Give me the Scarlet Knights, baby.
Spread, baby.
New York's Big Ten team.
Give me the Scarlet Knights, baby.
I love it. I get excited anytime I see Strom post a Rutgers bet.
I really had to look into this one. I'm like, I got to do a little research to make sure, I still think they're going to cover. I don't think Akron's going to score.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
PFF graded out Rutgers as the highest average grade of any team in college football last week.
Love it. Defense is great. I know they lost their star linebacker, tore his ACL before the year, but they returned so many guys on the defense. I like it.
Me too.
All right. And then last leg of the parlay, I'm going to a 9:30 game, so big gap between the games. I'm going Mississippi State versus Arizona State in Arizona. I'm taking Mississippi State +7. So SEC versus Pac-12 here. Arizona State's coming off a win against Wyoming, which I guess for them is a big win. They have zero continuity from last season. They have a new quarterback versus Mississippi State, who beat the doors off of Eastern Kentucky last week. I think they scored like 60 points or something like that. So I'm really expecting just a better team, better talented Mississippi State versus Arizona State, who they have a new quarterback, like I said, no continuity. I just think they're a better team overall, honestly. So give me Mississippi State all day, catching points, no less.
Yeah. Arizona State's Big 12, not Pac-12, but other than that, I agree with everything you said.
It used to be, but
yeah, I know. I'm still not over it.
All right. So to recap the picks, Dave's Dawgs, we got San Jose State +140. Love it. And then for the regular parlay, we have under 43.5, Texas, Michigan at -130, Rutgers -20.5 at -154, and then Mississippi State +7.5 at -148. It comes out to +388, and there's a 50% boost for a 3-leg parlay on FanDuel. So that could make it, I think it's I got it at 650. So pretty nice boost today.
DraftKings refuses to give us 3-leg parlays. Now everything's 4 legs.
Anything football, I go with FanDuel.
Sad. I took all my FanDuel funds out. I'm a DK guy.
All right, boys. Let's have a day.
Let's have a day.
Good luck.
And big day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow.